Welcome to the Puggle enteral feeding pump quick start guide. Let's explore the Puggle pump's buttons. Buttons are how you manage your Puggle pump so it functions the way you need it to. This button turns your pump on and off. Let's take a look at the buttons that are used to program feeding. This is the green multifunction button. It's used to select a parameter or launch a programming sequence. You can stop the prime, validate the flow rate and volume that is to be delivered, start the feeding, activate the pause mode, mute the alarm for 2 minutes, resume feeding from the pause mode, select settings in the menu. Here we have the plus and minus buttons. They allow you to navigate and scroll through menus, programs, and parameters. The menu button is where you can adjust the pump settings, adjust the nutrition mode, and see the pump's data. And of course, we have a back button that allows you to go back to a previous screen. Let's learn about the different LED lights and what they mean. The solid green LED light means a feeding is in progress. The main power LED is a solid green when the Puggle pump is plugged in to the main power socket. There are 3 types of alarms that are indicated with lights and beeps. A solid yellow light indicates a low priority alert. A flashing yellow light means there is a medium-level priority alarm. A flashing red light indicates a high priority alarm. Let's explore the Puggle pump's large screen display and the different areas of the menu. Here is the notification header, where you can see if the lock rate and volume mode or intermittent mode is activated. You can also see if the keypad is locked, check the battery level, and view the clock. Next is the activity information section that will display running and a flashing play icon. The solid green LED light also indicates that feeding is in progress. Here we have the upper part of the screen, which displays the flow rate and total volume that's programmed for the feeding. The lower part of the screen displays the time that's left for the feeding and the volume that's been administered so far. And this screen section displays the action option, which allows you to pause the feeding. To pause the feeding, press and hold the green multifunction button. A progress bar will appear. Hold the button until the bar is completely filled. To begin using the Puggle pump, turn it on with the pump's on-off button. Press and hold the button until a beep is heard. You'll see a self-test of the 4 LED lights, the beeping sound, and the screen. At the first use, you'll be prompted to select what language you want your Puggle pump to display. Use the plus and minus buttons to see the language selection, and then press the green multifunction button once to confirm the language you selected. Before you start the automatic priming, make sure the patient is disconnected from the Puggle pump. Press the plus button, then the green multifunction button. The Puggle pump will start priming and will automatically stop after 1 minute and 25 seconds. Although the priming will stop automatically after 1 minute and 25 seconds, you can pause the priming anytime. Simply press the green multifunction button once. When priming is complete, press the green multifunction button once to begin your nutrition programming. To select your desired flow rate, use the plus and minus buttons to set the flow rate. Then press the green multifunction button once to confirm. You have 2 options for volume programming. You can press the minus button to use the entire bag, or press the plus button to select a specific volume amount. Once you have the chosen volume, press the green multifunction button once to confirm your selection. After you've set your flow rate and volume, you're ready to start feeding. Press the green multifunction button once. You'll see a screen of the feeding parameters so you can verify them before launching the feeding. When you've confirmed the parameters are correct, press the green multifunction button once to start the feeding. You can pause a feeding at any time for a maximum period of 15 minutes. To pause the feeding, hold the green multifunction button for 3 seconds while the green progress bar fills up. The pump will remain paused as long as no other buttons are pressed on the keypad. Once your Puggle pump is in pause mode, you can change the flow rate by pressing the plus button. Select the new flow rate by using the plus and minus buttons. Then, press the green multifunction button once to confirm. Select the new volume by using the plus and minus buttons. Press the green multifunction button once to confirm the volume setting. You'll be prompted to verify the flow rate and volume. Press the green multifunction button once to confirm. Then press the green multifunction button once to start the feeding. You may need to stop your pump under one of these conditions: programming phase or menu, pause during feeding, alarm. To switch off your Puggle pump, press the green multifunction button for 3 seconds while the green progress bar fills up. The exit screen verifies the pump is switched off. To resume an unfinished feeding, turn the Puggle pump on by pressing the Pump On-Off button. After the Hello screen, press the green multifunction button once. You can then press the plus button to resume previous feeding. Confirm by pressing the green multifunction button, and a Review Nutrition screen will indicate the status of the feeding to be resumed from the time it was stopped. This function works in all modes. Thank you for watching the Puggle Pump Quick Start Guide.